alcohol or like involvement, and I'm not due to see her.
Oh yeah. It's so hard to keep the camera straight when I'm running. These wildfires are crazy. Probably weeds, but this trail is definitely not maintained very well. Really hope I don't run into any danger noodles. Close to the top, this is Castaic Lagoon. Not sure if I'm saying it right. I'm gonna try to go over the dam up there into the lake part. Well, found some nice picnic tables at the top. Pretty nice view. Gonna do some laundry.
A red Cybertruck, I bet that's...
I am gonna do so bad at this. Have you played this before?
I think I was about 10.
Yeah.
I forgot to record the food. I keep forgetting to document today, but Chris and Lori are Fuji and or Archive and Fuji, if I'm keeping the name straight. They're coming to pick us up because they live in the area. They're going to take me and Jenny to urgent care because my heels still look gnarly. That's Skip on the right carrying my pack because she won't let me carry it. I carry my fanny pack. And gonna go to urgent care. They think I'll probably get a shot. And then they might even admit me because it might look like an infection, staph infection or something. I don't know. But yeah. Skip's gonna stay here for the next 3 nights. Potentially could be here, be delayed to get on the trail for another 2 weeks or something. We don't know. We're just speculating. And they see a silver Tahoe, so oh, here they are.
Waiting at urgent care for Nick's feet to be seen. Yummy.
So obviously not a lot of footage today because I was focused on tending to my feet. They have been starting to swell and things like that. So, and the popping of the blisters wasn't working. So we had to go to urgent care, and Chris and Lori, our archive and Fuji, drove us everywhere. Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, they're doing way more than you can ask anybody to do.
Yeah.
And went to urgent care. They noticed I had a VA card, and they're like, "Oh, you have insurance?" And I was like, "Well, not really." They're like, "You have VA?" And I was like, "Yeah." They took that, told me to go to the back. They saw me, gave me a steroid shot in my arm, and then prescribed me some medication and said, like, it was probably a bad idea to pop any of the blisters. Yeah. You probably got an infection. It looks infected. So I got antibacterial drugs that I have to take every 6 hours for the next 7 days. And
we're also culturing his CP blisters. So
they want to see what it is. And if it's the wrong kind of bacteria for the drug, or the wrong drug for the bacteria, they're going to give me new drugs. Standard. And then I went to Walgreens, picked up the drugs, and that was free as well. So
entire thing was free.
I was kind of stressed out because I was like worried about our traveler's insurance and making a claim and not meeting a deductible and having to spend a lot of money. Didn't spend a dime. So pays to be a veteran.
Yeah.
But we've also been talking with Skip because we spent the past 2 nights with her, and now we're at our Airbnb.
Just for 3 nights.
Yeah, 3 nights at this Airbnb. Probably gonna have to go back to a hotel or something.
Yeah, it might take honestly, it might take like another 6 days for his feet to heal. So it's hard to say. They're looking pretty bad today. So I don't know how long it's gonna take.
It doesn't feel painful, but it doesn't look good. So we did talk to Skip, and she said that she was going to try to probably go to not Kennedy Meadows, maybe Kennedy Meadows, but what's the next place? She
was originally going to go to Tehachapi and then go home.
Go home. But we were talking to her, and people are going into the Sierra now, and they're like, this is too bad, and they're backing up and getting out because it's too much. And we're like, well, if you can't do the Sierra, don't go home. We'll just skip up to Northern California. So our plan now is, once my feet are healed, finish the aqueduct, get up to Kennedy Meadows. Skip might have to jump off at Tehachapi and get a rental and come up and pick us up, and then also pick up Butterfly, because we're all going to follow essentially what the physicists are doing, gravity and free fall. We're going to jump up to Northern California, hike up to Oregon, continue on, meet Vince, which will be a much better time frame for him, I think, and go into Washington, do all of Washington. Then Skip is finished. Like, she doesn't need to do the Sierra because it's physically not healthy for her. So it's almost like a closed section for her. No one should give her crap for that. So she can be done, and then we'll go back to where we jumped off, Kennedy Meadows South probably, and in the PCT with the best section. It's also a shorter section.
The best time of the year.
Best time of year. A ton of the snow is going to be gone. Probably less bugs, maybe. I'm hoping. That's what I've been told. And then
we could also potentially avoid the fires, because those typically occur later in the summer, and if we are doing it now, earlier on, we can experience parts that usually
so people are going to be like, oh, we couldn't hike that in 2025 because it was closed by fire. We'll probably get through it. And we'll be going through Northern California, the blues, next, so we can get the 2 harder, kind of crappier parts, I guess. It depends on your preference, but out of the way, and it'll be cooler. It's just like win, 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 win. The only bad thing is we're not ending in Canada, but that's okay. Who cares? We don't have a continuous footpath anyway.
Yeah.
And to end with the Sierra, we'll be able to go much faster too because less snow. So that's our plan. We're going to get to Kennedy Meadows South and jump up to Northern California. And if you don't like that, we don't care.
Hike your own hike.
Hike your own hike. You go do it if you want to do it a different way. For the rest of you, we love you. So we'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Love you.
Love you.